Well, drones aren't just dropping bombs on Iraq and Afghanistan anymore. They're getting small enough and cheap enough that police want to use them to track down criminals.
I mean, we mean really small. But on the other side, some people are worried about Big Brother spying on them from above. Fox 19's Matt Nordin has spent weeks investigating the growing controversy over domestic drones.
He's live with us tonight, and they could be coming to the tri-state, right, Matt?
Absolutely. Ohio and Indiana even have a joint bid to become a testing site for drones. Now, as we dug deeper and deeper into this issue, we discovered the laws aren't clear right now about how far police can go in using drones, and that worries a lot of people. The future is here. This is the consumer version of a drone that we bought for about $250. Fox 19 photojournalist Mike Buckingham decided we'd give it a try at his house, since there's a big gray area in the law about flying drones above other people's property for commercial purposes.
I gotta say, the iPad controls are not the easiest.
But Mike got pretty good at it and decided he'd see if the drone could see through his upstairs window. You can kind of make out something inside, but there was a big reflection on this sunny day, and it was hard for Mike to maneuver the drone close enough. You wouldn't want to try peering through Dave Hatter's windows. As an executive at the computer software company Libertas Technologies, he's always studying up on the latest technology and is very concerned about privacy. Drones worry him.
I guess the sort of paranoid in me, because of the nature of what I do, just says, I don't know that this is good, and I think people need to stop and think about how this could go bad.
He's worried about the government storing surveillance footage and other information gathered from drones, and what would happen if the servers got hacked into.
It's not just the drones themselves that bother me. It's the combination of the fact that this data can be captured, it can be saved pretty much literally forever at this point.
That worries the American Civil Liberties Union, too. The ACLU joined forces this year with citizens in Dayton who wanted to keep their police department from even using this technology in manned aircraft. These are photos the ACLU says it obtained of a secret test of the technology in Dayton last June. Earlier this month, the group was successful in getting Dayton leaders to abandon plans for using the technology.
The technology is getting smaller, faster, and cheaper. We are not against drone technology. What we would like to ensure happens is that our state has a policy that protects individual rights.
The policy the ACLU wants, one covering who's going to have access to the data, how long it's going to be kept, as well as laws against arming drones or allowing police to use them for surveillance without a warrant.
We believe that with a policy like this in place, the law enforcement still have all of the tools that they need to do search and rescue and to do tactical support.
Fox 19 has been researching drone laws in the tri-state. We found in Kentucky, lawmakers introduced a bill to require police to get a judge's okay before using a drone, unless it's an emergency like a terrorist attack. Indiana's Senate passed a resolution in February asking the General Assembly's Legislative Council to study drones. But in Ohio, of the 258 bills introduced this year, none deal with drones. Senator Chris Widener of Springfield, who presides over the state Senate, isn't sure there's a need. He doesn't understand where the distrust of police officers is coming from.
People in the state of Ohio, I hear them saying they want a safer Ohio, safer communities, safer cities, and at the same time, how you do that then comes under question.
Plus, says Ohio Governor John Kasich, the concept of privacy isn't what it used to be.
The concerns of privacy is something that it is bothersome to a degree, but the problem is technology and our ability to go and you use Google and people know where you are and they know what you're doing. I mean, that's an issue that has to be thought of separately from just the issue of drones.
Fox 19 has learned that the only sheriff's office in Ohio currently using a drone is the one in Medina County. Now, when it comes to other police agencies, neither the State Association of Police Chiefs nor the Police Officers Union got back to us. Matthew Nordin, Fox 19, Balanced News.
Well, as for that drone testing site that many Ohio leaders would like to see located in the Dayton area, the FAA won't make a decision until next year. Ohio is actually making a joint bid with Indiana. The idea being that the Buckeye State has a lot of aerospace experts, while Indiana has airspace set aside specifically for this type of testing.